Hi everyone, I'm Jen Allen, and today's Pilates training workout will be done with the magic circle. The magic circle is something that not everyone has, but if you would like to try this class, you can get these on Amazon for about $10. One thing about the magic circle, there's a little bit of a learning curve to work with something that maybe you've never worked with before, maybe you have, but there's two ways that circle works. You can push or you can pull. By pushing, it engages the chest and the shoulders. By pulling, it engages the back and the upper shoulder. But most importantly, when you push or pull, become aware of the little subtle nuances that you're feeling within your core, especially deep in your pelvis. It could be a very subtle, little tiny move that you almost don't even see, but it can work you super deep in those core muscles, the waistline muscles, the pelvic muscles, the back, and even into the glutes and the legs. So as we get started today, take your heels into a Pilates position stance. Zip up the zipper all the way up through the pelvic floor. You will need a mat a little bit later. I have mine off to the side. I feel like I have a little bit better balance when I'm not on my mat, but feel free to do whatever works best for you. Bring the magic circle into your hands. Take it in front of your chest and pull out. As you do that, line up your spine. Feel your upper shoulders and the back side of the shoulder, and then engage the pelvis. Feel the strength in your legs, even a little tightness in the back of the glutes, and then imprint the spine as if you're trying to pull your belly button into your back to leave a mark. As you continue to actively pull outward with the circle, just simply take the circle up and down. You'll take it all the way down to your legs and all the way up above your head. You don't want to just hold the circle. You want to feel that action of pulling outward to feel the back of your shoulders. Root the feet into the ground as if your legs and your feet were rooted into the soil like a tree trunk. Good. On this next one, take it just in front of your chest and then pull outward 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the circle above your head. Same action. Pull out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it towards your head, continuing to pull. Lift up and bring it forward in front of your chest. Lift up, pull it by your head, lift up, and pull forward. Lift up, pull by your head, lift up, and pull forward. Take that one more time up, pull it down towards your head, lift up, and forward. This time, take the circle up, and as you pull, take it off to that right side, really pulling with the right arm and following with the left. Then come back up and pull towards that left side. Bring it back up and pull towards the right. Lift back up and pull towards the left. Still rooting the feet into the floor and zipping up the rib cage. Take it one more time over to the left. As you go to the right side, this time halo the head as you bring it forward and all the way back around the back of your head. Continuing that pulling action as you take it around the circle, rooting the feet into the floor, zip up the zipper, and take that circle one more time. As you finish off that circle, reverse the direction of it, all the way around and behind the back of your head, trying to keep your pelvis stable, your rib cage closed, your feet rooted to the floor, and the pulling action of your arms as you multitask the brain to the body. Bring it forward and bring it now into the chest. Step out to the right in a big plie squat, pushing. Let's do that same side a couple more times as you push and step back in. Deepen the plie squat and step back in and deepen it. Good. On the next one, take it to the left side. Deep plie push and come back in. Deep plie push. Starting to activate the front of the shoulders and the chest. Take it one more time. Going back over to the right side 2 times. Don't rush the movement today. You want to feel that really deep squeeze before you release. Take it to the left side twice. And pull back in. And again. Now one of each. Really deepening the plie. Step in together. Squeeze the ring. Step in together. One more on each side. Good. As you come back in, take the circle over your head. Bring it off to the right thigh. So you're on the side of your right thigh. Bring the left arm up. As you take an over tilt side, compress the circle against your leg and release. Overhead tilt, press and release. Compress that circle against the leg as you reach over and release. And again, deep compression, really tight, deep work. On this next one, reach over, hold that stretch. Now compress just a circle with your arm. Press. 7 more. 6, 5. Feel those subtle engaging muscles in your waistline. Last one. Take that circle up and over to your left thigh. Reach the right arm up, shoulders away from ears, and as you side bend, push the handle next to your leg. And release. Compress the circle and release. Compress and release. One more time, compress it. On this next one, compress, side bend, hold. Now just press the circle 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, bring the circle out in front of your chest, and extend the arms to straight. Reposition those heels, zip up right through the pelvic floor, engage the ribs. Now with the arms straight, hands on the outside of the handle, give it a push so you feel those arms. Now imprint the spine by taking a slight pelvic tilt, imprint the belly button to the back, you can almost not even see it, and then release the circle in the hips. Engage the circle with straight arms, hands in, belly button imprints the spine, and release. So very deep but very small. Engage the circle, straight arms, imprint the spine, belly button in, and release. One more time, press the circle with straight arms. Engage and imprint the spine, leave a mark, and then release. Take the circle down, turn your feet to face forward. In a narrow position, circle out in front of you, sit down into a squat position, arms forward and upward, pulling outward. Then come stand up. Continue to pull outward as you reach forward and stand back up. Pull outward as you reach and stand back up. Feel that pause for a second when you get into position and stand back up. Good. Take it one more time. And stand up. This time as you go into the squat, bring that circle right in front of the chest. Now a little more pushing. Pull towards the chest, push out. Pull towards the chest and push out. Pull towards the chest and push out. Pull towards the chest and push out. Now take the right heel lifted up. Step back into a lunge with it and lift up. Good. Reach forward and lift up. And reach forward and lift up. And reach forward and lift up. This time as you reach forward, hold. Bring the circle towards your chest. Push and drop the knee. Release and stand up. Push and drop the knee. Release to stand up. Push and drop the knee. Release to stand up. Push to drop it and stand up. This time push, hold. Lift your front heel as you squeeze the circle. Release the heel, release the circle. Pull and release. Push, release. Push and release. Reach the forward circle. Shift your body weight towards the front foot. From there, step in with your back leg and pull your circle in and push away. Pull in. Now actively start to pull outward with those thumbs. Pull in, push away, pull in, and push away. This time bring the knee into the chest, pulling the circle in, and extend, lengthening the leg behind you in a kick. Pull in, lengthen to kick. Pull in, lengthen to kick. One more time. Now you're going to extend that left leg behind you, kick, hold. Bring the circle into the right hand, place it on the right thigh, left hand to the side. Keeping the back leg straight. Bend your right knee and compress the circle to your right thigh. Stand up to release. Compress to bend. Stand up to release. compress to bend, stand to release, compress to bend, stand, release. Now as you compress, bring the back foot in into a squat. Hold compression, kick back, release, circle. Step in, compress, kick back, release, circle. Come in, step, squat, compress the right leg, kick back with the left. One more, compress, squat, and kick back. On the next one, come in, compress, squat, and then just press against that right thigh. Press against the right thigh. Good. From there, hold the compression down. Take the circle to the right side onto the floor, handle down. Do not rely on the circle. Just use it as a balance check and lift your left heel. As you lift your knee up into the chest, engage the core. Extend the leg behind you, lengthening even your standing leg. And then a Shiva squat pulls everything in, try not to touch the foot. Extend and lengthen, use your muscle core control rather than the circle. In, extend, lengthen, and pull in. One more time, extend, lengthen, and pull in. Bring your foot to the floor, bring your circle up into your chest. Before we do the other side, sit deep. Reach the circle forward, pull. Pull the circle into your chest, lift both heels. Press it away. Lift both heels, bring it into the chest. Push it away. Pull in, push it away. One more time, pull in, push it away. This time I'm going to ask you to leave your heels up as you pull the circle into your chest. Start to push circle only. Compress it. Compress it. Now once you've got the circle moving with your arms, the hips are going to follow. Compress down, little up. Down, a little up. Heels are still up. Watch that little detail. That's what makes this very challenging. Two more. One more time. Stand up, release. Good. Bring the circle into you and lift your left heel. As you step back into a left lunge, reach forward with the circle, pulling the thumbs out. Lift the circle above your head, keep your body up, keep pulling, and then reach forward. Lift up, and reach forward. And lift up, and reach forward. One more time, up, and reach forward. Now bring the circle in, compress it, and lunge down and up. Lunge down and up. Compress down and up. Push in. Make that circle change shape. This one, hold down. Stabilize. Lift your front heel, push in even more. Release the heel, release the circle. Lift, heel, press. Release and down. Compress, lift. Release, down. One more time. Compress, lift. And down. Reach the circle forward, shift your weight into your front foot. Pull the back toes in, bring the circle to you, pulling out with your thumbs and pushing forward. Teach the body how to keep the weight on the front foot because this move will get more difficult. Take it again. On the next one, bring the knee to the chest and without touching the floor, kick back. Pull in, kick back. Pull in, kick back. Find that focus point, that really deep concentration that helps you balance, and then hold the leg behind you. Put the circle in your left hand, place it on your left thigh, right hand to side, keep your back leg straight. Bend that left knee a little, compress the circle against your thigh, release it. Push down, compress, and release. Push down, compress, and release. Push down, compress. On the next one, bring the back leg in, step into a squat, compress the left thigh, kick back to release. Step in, deep squat, compress, and kick back to release. Two more. Kick back. One more. Kick back. This time, come in, hold in the squat, compress the left thigh. Every time you come down, push against the thigh, bending the circle. One more time, deep compression. Take the circle down to the floor. Do not rely on it. Lift up your right heel. Put your arm out to the side, use your core muscles, lift up your knee. Extend the leg behind you, lengthening even your left leg. Shiva squat, bending and contracting everything in. Try not to touch the floor. Extend, lengthen. Bend, contract. Extend, lengthen. Bend, contract. Extend and lengthen. One more time, bend and contract. Extend, lengthen, and bring that foot back in. Release and roll up. Take your feet into a wide position. Toes facing outward, bend into a plie squat. Bring the circle in front of you and pull outward with your thumbs. Take your right heel lift and pull out even more. Left heel lift, pull out even more. Feel it through the back of your shoulder, but also feel the pelvic stability and the little engaging muscles in your pelvis. Right heel, pull out. Left heel, pull out. Bring the circle closer to you. Now push and lift both heels. Push and lift both heels. Push, lift both heels. Push, lift both heels. On the next one, push, lift both heels, hold. Push the circle forward, keep your heels up. Pull back in. Circle forward, you're still compressing the circle, pushing. Even maybe opening the hand and feeling the palm against the handle. And keep it out forward. Now lift it over your head, continuing to push and forward. Push. Now with your heels still up, you can't straighten them a lot. You're going to drop them lower and then come up a little. Drop the hips lower, come up a little. Follow the arms forward, legs drop, up and they come up a little. One more time, push against the circle and lift back up. As you lower your heels, continue into the plie squat. Take the circle out in front of you and pull. Twist to the right side 4 times, pulling, pulling, pulling. One more. Now take it to the left side and pull. Feeling the resistance as you pull into the back of the shoulders. One more. Now extend your arms in front of you straight. Give it a slight push with the palm of your hand on the outside so it changes the shape. Like a steering wheel, steer to the right 4 times. Feel that side bend and keep your knees bent into a deep plie squat to challenge the legs. One more to the right. Now continue to push and tilt that steering wheel to the left. Keep the action through the hands. One more time. Good. Bring it in closer to your chest. Plie squat pulse, push in. Now we're going to continue to move the legs, but move the ring band to the top of the right thigh. Compress 4 squats. 3, 2, bring it back to the chest and compress. 4, 3. Continue the plie squats and bring the circle to the left thigh using a bent elbow, push down. We're going to do it one more time on each side. Center first, 4, 3, 2, right thigh compress. 4, 3, 2, chest compress. 4, 3. As you put it on your left thigh, extend your right arm to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Good. Walk those legs in together. As we aim the heels in towards Pilates position, this one's a little different. The ring's going to go inside of your calves, kind of between the calves and the ankle. This is a little learning curve. You have to extend the legs and squeeze, and your heels will be rotated inward, but they won't be touching. So as you come in to the inside of your legs, into your calf muscle, start to bring your heels a little closer together so you feel that ring circle push. And then try to extend your legs all the way to straight. So again, if they're uneven, you'll notice it will pop. Now put your hands on your pelvis and straighten your legs as much as possible. Feel the backside of your knees extending. If that doesn't feel like the circle's going to stay, step in closer. Feel the glutes and the hamstrings lifting. Feel the pelvis pulling in and imprinting and the ribs pulling in And the legs, even though I'm not moving, my legs are shaking. You're going to bend those knees just a little to release the handles, and then squeeze back to straight. And release a little, and squeeze back to straight. And release a little, and squeeze back to straight. And release a little, squeeze back to straight. Then pelvic floor zips all the way up into the pelvis. One more time. And squeeze straight-legged. Really compress that circle. Shifting the weight into the right foot so that the left toes touch the floor. You can bring your arms out to the side if it helps you with balance, or keep them on your pelvis. Shifting in, you're going to lift those toes up, toes touch down. Heel flex, toes touch. Heel flex, toes touch. One more. And toes touch. This time you're going to leave that heel flex with the foot off the ground, shifting all into your right leg. Compress that circle using the left leg. Compress, push, push, push. In 4, in 3, in 2. As you shift foot down, keep compressing the circle. Roll the foot down, shift over to the left foot. Point your toes on the right. Get your weight over onto that left side. And when you feel ready, lift your toes. Flex, point down. Flex, point down. Flex, point down. And again, flex and point. This time as you flex, keep compressing the circle. Hold, and then really compress the circle. Push in. With that right leg, push in. That's number 4. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, you got this. 1. Step down. Nice job. Take the circle out from your legs. And we're going to go down to the mat in a kneeling position. Kneeling onto the mat, take the circle into your right hand and bring it off to the side of you, extending your left leg out to the side. Left hand comes behind the head, opening up the elbow. 2 different moves. You're going to compress down into a side tilt, and then you're going to balance and lift the leg up. For the first move, you may want the circle in a little closer, so when you push down and contract, the bottom waistline, or the right waistline, it's not out in front of you where it will slip off. So put your weight down the center, straighten your arm, hand behind head. Compress 8 times with a little pause each time. 7, 6. So we're tightening up that underside waistline. And press. 4 more, press. And 3. And 2. And 1 more time. Now for myself, in order to get my weight into that right knee, I need to come up onto the toes of my left and actually reach the ring a little further out. Immediately, I just felt the work go into the top waistline. Now lift your leg 8 times. 1, don't rely on the ring. 2, 3, 4th one. Get 4 more. Very subtle. The only thing happening is leg coming up, but there's a lot of things going on deep inside. You got 1 more. Pull that knee in and release. Take it over to the left hand. Take the right leg, extend as an anchor. Right hand goes behind head, elbow up. And you want to keep your arms straight as you side bend towards the ring and compress it against the floor and release. Compress and release. Compress and release. Compress. 4 more. Don't rush the move. Feel the compression before you release it. 3, 2 more. And 1 more time. Good. As you shift now onto the toes of the right foot, so more weight into your left knee, take the circle a little further out. Don't rely on it, but as you prepare to lift that leg, engage now the upper waistline and lift the top leg up 8 times. 7, 6. As we apply the principles of Pilates here, center, concentrate, control, fluid movement, not rushed. Think of each detail and breathe. 1 more time. Good. Bring the knee in and sit back to release. Take the circle into your right hand. As if you were on your hands and knees, place the handle down on the floor. Take the other hand and set it down on your mat, and then get your knees into a nice position. I'm actually going to bring you to your left elbow. So most of your work is going to be done on the left arm, specifically the tricep. So bend your left elbow and place it down. Then take your right leg and extend it behind you, lifting it up off the floor. Find your core muscles that support that position and don't rely on the circle. There will be a time you compress it, but most of the time you're just using it as an unstable balance device. Pull your right knee towards the ring and then kick it back. Pull the right knee towards the elbow ring and kick it back. 2 more times. Again, fluidity, smooth motion. Every little detail. Take it 1 more time all the way to the elbow knee and all the way to the back kick. On the next one, bring the knee to the elbow and hold it right there by the ring. As you lift your knee higher, compress the circle down, release as the knee drops. Open the knee, compress, and release. So we're using that push-pull concept. Push-pull, oppositional push-pull. 1 more time. Lift the knee, push the ring, and release. Kick the leg back behind you, reposition. Take the right foot down and tuck the toes. Take the left foot, step back into a plank. Left knee steps forward, right leg kicks high. Right leg goes down, left leg steps back. Left knee steps forward, right leg goes high. Right foot down, left knee steps. I'm not really compressing the ring, I'm just using it lightly. Foot down, step back, knee in, lift up. Next one, right foot goes down, tuck the toes. I'm going to ask you to pull your left knee up into your chest, relying on your left arm more than your right. As you engage your center core, pull your left knee up to your chest. Kick it straight back and pull the knee back to the front. Kick it straight back, pull the knee to the front. Notice the tricep work on the left arm. Kick back, pull in, and 1 more time. Left arm working way harder than the right one. Pull in, put the knee down, release, sit back. Bring the circle into your left hand. Come up, place it against the floor on the handle. Shift your knees, and then drop your right elbow to the mat. Using the ring just as a balance tool, not compressing it yet. Extend your left leg behind you and up off the floor. Pull the knee towards the ring and then extend that kick high behind you. Pull the knee to the ring. Kick it back high behind you. Pull the knee to the ring. Kick back high behind you. 1 more time, knee to ring. Kick back high behind you, hold. This time, bring the knee to the ring, leave it there. And as you lift that knee higher, compress the circle down. Lower the knee, release circle. Push and lift, and release. Push, compress, lift, and release. 1 more time. Push, compress, lift, and release. Kick the leg back high behind you. Bring the foot down, tuck the toes. Step back with your right foot into plank. Bring the right knee back forward and lift the left leg up. Left leg down, step back to plank. Right knee forward, left leg high. Left leg down, right leg step back to plank. Right knee forward, kick high. 1 more time. Foot tucks under, step back, pull knee in, kick high. Bring those toes down and tuck them. Pull the right knee to your chest, using your right arm more than your left. Engage center core, pull the right knee up. Kick it behind you, pull the knee forward. Kick behind, pull the knee forward. 2 more, kick behind, pull the knee forward. 1 more time, kick behind, pull the knee forward, release the knees, and then sit back into your hips. Relax your tension through your neck. Okay, we're going to go now onto our tummy, face down. I'm actually going to turn my mat so you can see the exercises a little bit better. I'm going to come onto a little bit of an angle here. And as you lower yourself to your tummy, bring the ring into your hands. As you place the ring in front of you, handle down, other handle up, legs close together, and you're going to reach up and put your hands on that top ring handle. As you let your head just relax and rest, this is a resting position. Now as you push and compress the circle down, lift your chest into a cobra and use your back. Release the head and release the ring. Push down and lift up and release. Again, feel the squeeze. Don't rush the moves. Those little deep compressions make a big difference. Take it again. And release. Now think of a little teeter-totter or seesaw. As you push down and lift the chest, opposite, when the chest goes down, the legs will go up. Release the circle, lift the legs. Push down, lift chest, lower legs. Release circle, lift legs. Push down, legs down, chest up. Release, lift legs. One more time. Push down, lift chest. Release, legs up. Release and center. Turn the circle now with the handles on the outside. As you hold the handles on the outside, continue to press down with the circle to lift your chest up. Like a steering wheel, roll a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. Once you get that rolling motion, aim for the handle. Touch the handle down. Touch the handle. Feel how that works the back on each side. Roll the circle. Touch the handle. Do it one more in each direction. And roll. Come back to center. Lower your chest. Bring the ring around to the back side of you, over your hips with both hands on the handles, legs close together. Release. Turning your head to the right. Flex your feet and double pulse a hamstring curl. Heel, heel. As you kick your legs back out, lift the chest, reach the ring back, legs up. Turn your head to the left. Flex, flex, hamstring. And then squeeze and lift. Turn your head to the right, hamstring curl twice, and then reach back and lift. Turn your head to the left, double hamstring curl, and reach. One more time each way, turn your head, double pulse, and extend. And one more time, turn your head, double pulse, and extend. Go ahead and release the ring. Bend your knees, and bring your toes inside your ring. Not your whole foot, just your toes. And then hold it with your hands. As you push against your toes, lift up. Release down. Push against your toes, lift up. And release down. Push against your toes, lift up. And release. And one more time, push and release. Take your circle off your toes, come up and sit back into your hips. Bring your feet up underneath you and carefully come back up to a standing position. Taking your right foot inside the circle, bring your knee to your chest and focus on balance as you bring it up. Now be careful not to push hard into the circle, but just use the circle as a balance tool. Start to extend that right leg forward and out. Bring it back in. Extend and kick forward and out. And pull back in. Now, we did a Shiva squat earlier in class, where everything extended and everything bent. Think of a Shiva squat kind of this other way, as you're extending, and then when you come in, bend. Extend, everything bends. Extend, everything bends. One more time, extend, everything bends. Release your foot. Take your left foot into the circle. Use the circle to pull your knee up. Posture lift. Extend straight forward. Just get used to that flexibility and balance, and bend in. Extend, lengthening, and bend in. 2 more, extend forward, and bend. And 1 more time, extend. Now, just like that Shiva squat, go into that extension, but when you come in, bend both legs. Extend, lengthen, bend. Extend, lengthen, bend. Find that focus point, that deep concentration. 1 more time. Big extension, lift, and bend to come in. Good, step down, release. Coming back down onto your mat on one hip. As you roll down to your side, ring will be in front on the front hand, legs extended. Come right to the side of your hip and take your other hand, free hand, underneath your head, resting on your elbow. Push-pull concept again. Pushing down with the ring, take your top leg and lift up. Release, contract. Push down, lift. Again, get right on the side of your hip, even pushing down with your bottom leg, and feel those little tiny nuances in the pelvis as you lift and lower. Take that again. But on this next one, compress, lift the leg, hold the leg up. Now bring your bottom leg up towards the top leg, continuing to compress a circle. Bottom leg comes down, circle releases. Engage, pull up, release. Engage, pull up, release. Push down, pull up. On the next one, stay up, compress the circle. Keep your legs glued together, lower both of them, release, circle. Push down, lift both of them as high as you can. And release. Feeling the waist time, pull your legs. Compress the circle, pushing down as you lift both legs up high. And on this next one, keep your legs up, compress. Now, scissoring, not forward back, but open close. Continue to press the circle as the legs are together. Open the legs, release, circle. Pull the bottom leg up to the top leg and open both legs. Pull both legs to center and open. Compress the circle as they come together and open. 1 more time. Compress, pull, and release. Bring both legs down. Slide the circle, just like when you were standing, down into the lower calf muscle. This is tricky because you cannot release those inner thighs or the circle will fall out. So as soon as you set the handles into those calf muscles, kind of equal on both legs, compress it and then try to get on your hip and extend both legs straight. Extend the knee. Give it an action, a pull or pushing action. Now take your top leg only and push down against it. Push down. Other hand's going to be in front of your chest. You're going to use it to counter-react it. Push. Push again. Take it 1 more time. Now compress and hold. Take your bottom hand down. Your head's not going to rest on it, but about 1 inch off of it. Listen very carefully. Turn your palm up. You will not move your head or your torso. You will move your arms and your leg. Up and down. No torso, no head. That just hovers. Bottom arm, palm up. Legs pull as the arm goes up. Compress that circle, pull up. And take it 1 more time, noticing the bottom leg, inner thigh. As you come down, now rest your head on the arm, relax the neck. Compress the circle, lift the legs a little. Pull the knees towards you. And push them away, straightening, compress. Pull in. Straighten legs, compress out. Pull in. Straighten legs, compress out. 1 more time. And as you straighten those legs, really press the circle in. This time, bring the knees in and slightly forward in front of your belly button. Other arm is pulling across the chest. Just push the hand and lift both knees up. So you're going to feel some internal obliques rotating you. Release down. Push the hand down. Pull both legs up and release forward. Push down with hand. Pull both knees up. It's almost like opening a jar. Hand goes one way, knees go the other. On this next one, knees are going to stay up. Push the hand down, legs up. Now compress the circle. In with both legs. In, in, in. 2 more. press, and press. Release the circle from your leg, flip over to your other hip. As you get onto your hip, free hand under your head on your elbow, handle down, other hand on top. Get right on your hip so you're not rolling backwards, and as you compress down with the circle, lift your top leg and release. Push down and release. Push down and release. Push down and release. 2 more. Push down and release. Last one. Leave the leg there. As you bring your bottom leg up to it, compress the circle down. Bottom leg drops, release circle. Push down, pull, and release. Pull that bottom leg. That bottom leg tends to be the lazy one. Pull it up and release. 2 more. Pull up. On this next one, keep everything up and compress the circle. Squeeze your legs together, lower both legs, release circle. Push circle down, both legs lift up. Release legs, release circle, release legs, push and lift. Release lower, push and lift as high as you can. 1 more time, leaving the legs up, compressing the circle. As you open the legs into a scissor V, bottom leg, top leg, release circle. Push as you pull them together. Make that bottom leg come back up to that middle position as you bring the top leg down to it. Push and compress. Open, release, push and compress. 1 more time. Open, release, push and compress, and release them both down. Good. Take the circle, place it in your calves. This is, again, that tricky transition. You got to get it equal on both calves. Compress it, and then get onto your hip as you start to extend your legs to straight. And then squeeze those inner thighs as you extend your legs straight on your hip. Thinking about the bottom leg anchoring the top leg, push. Top leg, push. Push. And again, feel those contractions. You can even put your hand on the waistline and feel what's going on right there. Push, contract. A couple more. Push, contract. 1 more time. Listen carefully. Lower the hand. Bring the head right over the top of it, palm faces up. You don't want to move your head or torso. You want to leave it still. Move your arms and your legs. Arm and legs. And lower. Lift arm and both legs. And lower. Arm and both legs. Deep waistline work. Bottom inner thigh on the bottom leg. 2 more times. Lift arm, lift legs. 1 more time. Lift arm, lift legs. Now rest your head on your arm, relax your neck. Other hand in front. Lift both legs a little and pull the knees to you. And then push out and extend, squeeze the circle. Pull in, knees bent. Extend legs straight, squeeze the circle. Pull in. Really shaping the muscles of your legs here as you extend. 1 more time. And extend straight, squeeze. On the next one, bring the knees in. And then slightly forward in front of your belly, really pushing that hand against the floor. Push down with hand, lift both legs up, and rotate down. Internal oblique, push down, lift legs, and release forward. 2 more, push and lift, and release. 1 more time, push down, lift legs, and release. Now on this next one, push down with the hand, lift both knees up. Now compress the circle with both legs. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. 2 more, big squeeze, and finish. Good. Release and take the circle out from your legs as you sit yourself up. The circle will go back between the calf muscles. And then once you have it in your calf muscles, pull those legs together and squeeze the circle so it changes shape. Lean back onto your elbows now. Bring the knees to your chest. Be careful not to shrug the shoulders, but to lift the chest and lift the shoulder space. As you squeeze a circle and kick forward, the angle of the legs will matter. If they're higher, they're going to be a little less challenging, lower a little more. As you squeeze, try to straighten your legs as much as possible as you kick forward and pull knees back to chest. Push out, keep your posture strong through your shoulders, your chest, and your ears. Push and extend, and pull back in, and push and really extend your legs as straight as possible. On this next one, extend and keep them extended forward. Now lift to a higher position and to a lower one. Lift to a higher and to a lower. 2 more to a higher and to a lower. 1 more time higher and 1 more time lower. On the next one, lift as high as you can, keep them up, keep the legs extended as straight as possible, and compress 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in, sit up, take the circle from your legs. I'm going to take this one on an angle so you can see. Place a circle on your right foot. Left foot down as an anchor, and then lift your knee to your chest using the circle. From here, lean back and imagine you've got a little bender ball or a little Pilates ball behind your back, so your abdominals have to really engage there. Higher is going to be easier, lower is going to be much more challenging. Tailbone underneath, abdominals hollowed out. Both hands on the circle, but only the right foot. Extend it to a straighter position. And now take your left leg and extend it forward straight and find the balance. Find the challenge. If it's not challenging enough, go a little deeper. Bottom leg comes up to the ring and back down. Try not to move the top leg at all, just the bottom leg. Get rid of every little wobble that you feel as you engage deeper through the core center. Lift and lower. Take this one more time on this leg. And as you bring it down, bring the knee in and sit up. Put it under the left foot. Lean back like you're leaning into a chi ball. Then extend the leg straighter and find the challenge of the core as you tuck the tailbone under. And then extend that right leg straight out. Getting ready to bring it up to the ring, engage and lift. Lower down. Engage to lift. Lower down. Pull and lift. Lower down. Pull and lift. 2 more times. Feel every little wobble and stabilize it. 1 more. And lower. Go ahead and bend both knees and come in. Making sure you have room to roll backwards on this next one as we roll like a ball. Bring both feet inside the circle. Roll or lean back just a little into your C curve. Pull both knees up to a boat position. Don't just push your feet. Extend your legs and just use the circle to help the extension so you're in a V-sit teaser. Bend your knees a little. Roll back onto your spine. Come up with bent knees into boat. Engage and extend the legs. Bend the knees, then roll. Come up and hold still, stop momentum, and extend the legs higher. So we've got a little stopping point. Knees bent, roll back, come up, knees bent, stop, and then extend. On the next one, I want you to get to the extension as fast as you can. So as you roll back, come up, stop, momentum, extend, hold. Bend, roll back, come up, stop, momentum, extend legs, hold. 2 more times. Bend, roll, come up, extend, hold. 1 more time. Bend, roll, come up right to that extension, hold, and release the feet. Finishing today with a series of 5, as I always incorporate series of 5 in every one of my Pilates classes. Make sure you check out some of the other Pilates classes that I have on my YouTube channel, Fitness with Jenn Allen, and the series of 5 is even on there all by itself if you want something that's super fast and always super challenging. Knees come into chest, ring gets into the hands as we go to double leg stretch. Bring the rings around the top of the shins. Lift the head, shoulders. Brace into the belly and lift the shoulders and the upper back, and then drop the chin, eyes towards the belly button. As you take the circle, pull the thumbs out so you feel the shoulders, back of the shoulders. Then reach the ring over your head, extend your legs forward just like the other angle. Lower is more challenging, higher is less. Bring it in. Make sure you breathe as you extend, lengthen, and pull back in, exhale. Open. Look up, continue to pull with the thumbs so the circle ring is starting to pull outward as you reach over. Take it 2 more times. Extend, lengthen, look up, and contract back in. Last one, double leg stretch. And pull back in. Release the head and shoulders down. Going into the single leg stretch, place the ring behind the back of your head, not the neck, the head. Now listen carefully. Lift the head and let it rest on the ring. Now lift the shoulders and the upper back by engaging abdominals. Not because you're pulling with your hands, not because you're pulling the ring, but because you're engaging abdominals. Shoulders and upper back come off. Extend one leg forward, one knee to chest, and continue to pull the shoulders up. Switch legs. Switch legs. So you want to feel that tight in the abdominals because those are contracting to lift the shoulders and the back. A couple more times, knee comes in. Switch legs. Last one, knee and switch. Release the head, take the ring off of it. Place the handle on the front of the right thigh. Take the right hand, place the palm on the handle. As you squish and compress the circle against the thigh, take the left hand above your head and take the left leg straight forward and lift the hand, head, and foot slightly off. It's important to compress the circle. Lifting the hand and the foot higher and lower, hover. Higher, lower, and hover. So I'm going to use this one as our single straight leg stretch. Lengthen, compress the circle, lift, open. One more time, compress and lift. Open, bring the knee in, and switch thighs. Placing the handle on the left thigh, opening up the palm, place it against the other handle, press down. Right hand above the head, right leg long in front of you. Lift your head and your hand and your foot slightly off to hover. Lift everything higher, open to hover. Again, the compression on the ring is super important. Open, compress, lift, open it up, look up. Two more, pull, open, one more, breathe, open, bring it in to release. Double straight leg stretch. Bring the feet inside the ring and push the ankles against the handles outward. Hands go behind the head. You want to extend your legs as straight as they can go. Everybody's a little different. And then lift your head and shoulders. Relax your neck. Squeeze outward with the legs against the handles and lower your legs forward. Again, the angle is going to matter. And lift. The lower you go, the more challenging it gets, but you want to keep your ribs zipped up and use the low tummy to lift and lower the legs as you open the legs slightly outward. Pull back up. Two more times. Push, lower, pull, lift. One more time. Push forward, lower, and pull back up. Keep your head and shoulders off, rotating like a steering wheel with your legs or a helicopter rotary. Circle one foot up and one foot down. Continue to push against the circle. So you're going to feel those oblique muscles kick in. On this next one, start to lower your feet a little more forward so you can challenge it. How about a little bit lower? Continue to push out. How about a little lower? As you bring your knees in, take the ring into your hands. Final exercise before we stretch, bring it into your chest. Extend one foot forward and one knee to your chest. As you lift your chest, compress the ring and bring that opposite elbow to the outside of your knee that's up. Then squeeze and press. Switch knees and then compress. Switch knees, two different exercises, then compress. Switch knees, compress. Switch knees, compress. And again, I'm going to add on to this as we finish. Elbow, compress, top leg kicks higher and lower. Knee, compress, top leg higher, lower. Elbow, compress, top leg higher, lower. Last time. Elbow, squeeze, higher, lower. Go ahead and take the circle above your head and lengthen your legs straight to stretch it all out. We're going to continue to use the circle in our stretches today. So as you lengthen, feel that stretch through the abdominals, really through the whole body. Good job today using a new piece of equipment, possibly for you. Requires some learning curve. And if you're used to that magic circle, I hope you felt challenged in a new way today. I think I've got a couple others on the channel if you haven't seen them yet. Bring the right knee to your chest. Bring your foot inside the handle. Keep your knee bent and give it a pull towards you. Keep that knee bent as you open the knee to the side and bring the other hand more out to the side, opposite. If you feel like you'd like to go a little straighter on your leg, go ahead and use the circle to lengthen and open the leg. Bend your knee and now pull it across your body with the opposite hand. There's your stretch for your hip. And then as you bring that leg back up, extend it, but keep a little micro bend in the back of it so you can pull your leg towards you. You'll get a little more range if the knee is soft. Now extend the leg as straight as you can and let it pull your body up. Using that ring to stretch out the upper back and then just bring the head down so your neck isn't strained. As you bring that knee back in, undo the foot, put it on the floor. Bring the other foot inside the circle. Keep the knee bent as you pull it towards you. Let the ring open the leg to the side in an inner thigh stretch, other hand to the side. If you'd like more stretch, extend your legs straighter. Bend your knee and pull it across your chest. Bring it back to the middle. Straighten it a little bit more, but again, a little micro bend in the back of the knee so you can pull it towards you. You'll get a little more range if the knee is soft. Then straighten it and let it lengthen your arms and pull you up, dropping the chin to relax the neck, but feeling the stretch going to the back of the shoulders. Let that ring help pull you to seated, and as you come up to seated, open into a straddle. Take the ring into your left hand, reach over to the right in a nice big side bend. Again, if you have not checked out some of the other videos, I have about 125 videos on my YouTube channel. Check them all out and do them over and over again. I do as I teach live in class. Take the ring onto the foot, both hands on the handle, push down and drop the head. Every time I do a class again, I find a whole new experience out of it. As I've been teaching this class at the gym all week, I've taught it 5 times and it's felt a little different every time. Bring that circle into the hand and reach up and over. There's something about repetition as you learn and grow in the moves that the moves almost become more difficult and challenging because they become more deeper and more of an understanding. So don't hesitate to repeat the classes and find something new about them. Face the leg. Put the handle on the leg as you push down with both hands. Just drop the forehead. As you release up, bring the circle in front of you as you tuck your legs, coming into a standing position. And then just give that circle a little compression in that forward fold with a little bend in your knee. Drop the head and shake it side to side. Then take the circle behind your back. Let the arms float up as you push the circle outward with your thumbs. As you roll up one vertebrae at a time, keep your knees bent, roll up one vertebrae. As you come to standing, open the chest, lengthen the arms, lift the chin. Let the ear drop to the right shoulder. Lift it back up and let the ear drop to the left shoulder. Lift it back up, put the ring in any hand, take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale down, one more time, nice big deep breath, lift. Exhale, and you're all done. Have a beautiful day today. I appreciate your support so much. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good day.